So the very first thing I did, I would cut all my 2x4s and 2x6s and 2x2s to the lengths that I needed. I will put the cut list in the description so you know what lengths to cut on each board so you can make the project yourself. After that, I laid out the boards I needed for the side rails of the chair. I lined up the 2x6 to the 2x4 and screwed it in. Once that was all done, I grabbed a spacer board and did the next side rail down. After I got that one screwed in, I removed the spacer board to the next one and did the very last side rail the same way. Once that was all done, I screwed in the other 2x4 on the other side. Then I repeated the whole process over again for the other side rail. Once that was all done, I took another 2x4 and glued and screwed on the top. Once again, I did it on this one, and then I moved on and did it on the second side rail as well. After that was all done, I placed the board in between the slats to kind of help me hold up the sides to make putting on the back and the front a little easier. I took 2x6s and lined them up with the 2x6s on the side rails and screwed them in all the way up the back of the chair. Once again, I used my spacer to make sure that they lined up perfectly. After that was all done, I took one 2x6 and lined it up with the bottom side rail and screwed that on. Once that was done, I grabbed my spacer and I grabbed a 2x4 and glued and screwed it up to the second side rail. Once that was all done, I grabbed another 2x4 and glued and screwed it up to the back so the whole railing around the chair was the same. Next, I took my 2x2s and glued and screwed them flush to the bottom of the second railing inside the chair. This was going to be where I can set my seat slats and screw them in secure. Now that I had a ledge to put my seat slats on, I put them in and spaced them out evenly as possible. Then I went and screwed them all down with one screw on each side. Feels good so far. Then it was time to sand everything down. Once I got everything sanded down smoothly, it was time to apply stain, and then for an extra precaution, I put on an extra coat of protectant.